Autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a neurological and developmental disorder that affects how children communicate, interact, and learn. ASD is a spectrum, meaning every child experiences it differently. Some children may have strong verbal skills but struggle with social cues, while others may be nonverbal but have incredible problem-solving abilities. As of 2023, 1 in 36 children in the U.S. were diagnosed with ASD. Boys are 4 times more likely to be diagnosed with ASD than girls. Early intervention is critical for long-term development and support. ASD is not caused by parenting, vaccines, or lifestyle choices. It is a neurological condition present from birth. Early signs of autism can be observed in infants, toddlers, and preschoolers. Educators are often the first to notice these signs. Here are key indicators to watch for. Social signs: limited eye contact or response to their name. Difficulty understanding social rules like sharing or turn-taking, preferring to play alone or not engaging in pretend play. Communication signs: delayed speech or loss of previously acquired language. Repeating words or phrases, echolalia, instead of answering questions. Behavioral signs: repetitive body movements like rocking, hand flapping, or spinning. Strong need for routine and distress when routines are changed. Intense focus on a specific object, topic, or activity. If you observe these signs, follow your center's chain of command. Speak to your director or a designated supervisor to discuss next steps. Early support can make a world of difference. Ellen Nottebohm's groundbreaking book, 10 Things Every Child with Autism Wishes You Knew, offers invaluable insights for educators and parents. Let's explore these principles and how they apply to a preschool environment. I am a child first. Remember, the child is more than their diagnosis. Focus on their strengths. My sensory perceptions are disordered. Bright lights, loud noises, or strong smells may overwhelm the child. Reduce sensory triggers. Please remember to distinguish between won't and can't. Behavior isn't always a choice. It might be a sign of overstimulation or struggle. I am a concrete thinker. I interpret language literally. Avoid idioms like hold your horses or cut it out. Use clear, simple language. Please be patient with my limited vocabulary. If a child can't find the words, they may act out. Teach them simple ways to express emotions. Because language is so difficult for me, I am visually oriented. Use visual schedules and visual cues to guide the child through routines. Focus on what I can do rather than what I can't do. Highlight their strengths and celebrate small wins. Help me with social interactions. Pair the child with a buddy or use role play to teach social skills. Identify what triggers my meltdowns. Observe patterns in behavior. Does the child melt down during loud activities or transitions? Love me unconditionally. Celebrate their individuality. They may learn differently, but they are still learning. What do children with ASD need in preschool? Preschool can be overwhelming for any child, but for children with autism, it can be especially challenging. Here's how you can create a more inclusive environment for them. Structure and routine. Children with ASD thrive on predictability. Use daily schedules with pictures. Sensory supports. Provide sensory breaks and quiet areas where children can self-regulate. Positive behavioral support. Avoid punishment-based discipline. Instead, teach replacement behaviors. Visual cues. Use photos, icons, and flashcards to help children understand expectations. Social skills practice. Facilitate play-based learning, where social skills like sharing and turn-taking can be practiced. Reporting concerns. Your role as an educator. If you observe concerning behaviors or developmental delays, follow your program's reporting procedure. It typically starts with informing the program director or a designated supervisor. They will guide you on the next steps, which may include contacting a child development specialist or a referral for assessment. Remember, you are not diagnosing autism. Your role is to document observations, communicate with your director, and support the child in the classroom. Triggers and behavior analysis. One of the most effective tools for supporting children with ASD is identifying triggers. Ask yourself, what is triggering this behavior? Was it a loud noise, a change in routine, or an unfamiliar activity? Once you identify the trigger, you can adapt the environment to support the child. Common triggers: sensory overload, noise, lighting, textures, changes in schedule or transitions, frustration with communication difficulties. Children with autism have unique abilities that can shine in the right environment. By learning, observing, and supporting them with compassion, you create a safe, inclusive space where all children can thrive. Take what you've learned today and start making small changes. Remember Ellen Nottebohm's words: "Focus on what I can do, not what I can't." Your support can change a child's life.